Hey everybody, it's Mike and welcome to Chip Damage. And tonight we're looking at a very special Blu-ray release. It is the long-awaited physical release of Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.11 Thrice Upon a Time, finally releasing here in the United States after releasing digitally well over 2 years ago in August 2021, if I'm not mistaken, and even longer since the original Japanese release. And yes, we had to wait quite a while for this one. The Evangelion Blu-rays have a bad habit of taking forever to make their way stateside, despite the series' popularity. Probably tied up in legal limbo, there's redubbing issues, what have you. Regardless, it takes way too long for these things to come out. However, this finally arrived on my doorstep, and I could not be happier, and I cannot wait to pop this in my Blu-ray player and see it in stunning quality, after loving the movie, originally seeing it digitally. But yes, let's dive in and take a look at what this beauty really is. And if you like what you're about to see, please check out my other videos and please like and subscribe and all that other beautiful YouTube stuff. So let's jump in, shall we? So right away, you will notice the very stark, like attention-grabbing white box. At certain angles, it looks like this has nothing on it, but if you shine it just right in the light, you can see the kind of embroidered cover, the title, Evangelion 3.0, and this is the Blu-ray release, so it's an upgrade from plus 1.0 to now plus 1.11. So that's a hell of a title, just to say it one more time. Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.11 Thrice Upon a Time. I wouldn't expect any less from my homie Hideaki Anno. But yeah, love the simplicity. No one's going to just casually walk up and buy this one. You have to know what you're looking for to grab this. And just so you guys know, this is the limited release. In the United States, there is a standard Blu-ray release. This was sold through Right Stuff, which I believe now is part of Crunchyroll's online store, but I know they're also being sold on Amazon. And you got to pay a pretty penny for this, about like $70 US. But for me, it was worth it, as a huge fan. And on the side, you just simply have the 3.0 plus 111. I love how simple it is. And then you get your synopsis on the back, which is a card I can see. Yeah, compelling and essential. Thank you, Raphael Motamer. I love that, like, whoever these like writers are for websites and magazines, they're kind of immortalized on the backs of these Blu-rays and DVD releases. Like, I feel like they're just picked out of a hat, out of context, and they get to like have their stamp on, well, in this case, one of the most beloved animes of all time's ending. But yeah, you have a nice little synopsis there, and let's dive in, shall we? And just as a heads up of what we're looking at, the collector's edition 3-disc Blu-ray set, 1 UHD plus 2 Blu-ray. So this has a fine plastic all around it. Let's make sure that we take very good care opening this guy up with Mr. Box Cutter here. And yeah, guys, I cannot believe it took this long for this movie to come out. I mean, in general, this movie took 9 years to release after the third movie. So 2 years kind of for the Blu-ray release seems kind of small. I'm glad we got it. It's getting, anime physical releases are getting fewer and far between, and when they do come out, like maybe they're overly priced, or you got to get them in certain online stores and they sell out very quickly. I'm glad that places like Right Stuff, which is now part of Crunchyroll, still do physical releases. I mean, yeah, they are overpriced, but at least they exist. It's a very niche market. I feel like if you're an anime fan, you're more of a digital online person to begin with, so you may not buy physical media. So I'm glad that they have it for old heads like myself. Take the plastic off, and ooh, that feels good. That's like a little grainy, a little toothpastey feeling, that grind. And on the other side, just still pure white. Nothing on the bottom except for the serial number right there from Kara stamp. Let's take this out. Sometimes they hide things in the box, they do not. And what's the first thing we're going to look at here? I believe that's the DVD case, but let's look at that last. Let's start from right here. What do we have here? We have Evangelion 3.0 marking right there, and then a envelope, which I'm going to attempt to not rip on camera and open very, very slowly. I'm actually very excited to rewatch this movie. I saw it in theaters and then on Amazon, and I really get something out of it every time I watch it. Oh, these are good. I can already tell the postcards. I'm glad they still do stuff like that. You have Misato and Shinji. You have Ray. This is good art. This is, go back to make sure the camera can pick that up. This is very good art. Evangelion, famous for their character art. Yep, Asuka, my boy Kaoru, Mari. Yeah, you got a good set of 5 art cards there. Beautiful. Love it. Love to see it. Frame them. Have it just like Kaoru framed in my living room for all my relatives to see, even though I don't have photos of them. What do we have here? We have, yeah, maybe the last release of Evangelion, anything ever. Bye-bye, all of Eva. Oh, we got a poster, guys. I love this poster so much. I was thinking of ordering a poster like this, just for myself. There's a couple variants of this. We have a blue ocean one. There's an orange ocean one. There's one with the full crowd, and then you have this, the light white water one with just the 5 children, the 5 pilots, as it were. And yeah, that hits hard. I mean, waiting for this movie. I mean, in 2012, when Part 3 came out, you know, I love the rebuild. Some people hate them. I think 3 was a little weaker. It was like, Hideaki Anno having his breakdown again, as everyone knows. But it's weird. I'm kind of like, it was so fun to always have something to look forward to with Part 4. It was always waiting and waiting, and then it finally happened. And it's over, guys. I mean, one of the most beloved animes for the time being. Like, it's done, and waiting for it was 9 years of my life. And yeah, I mean, it's weird that it just exists. And we have a book here. It looks like a little special features book. I mean, anime changed. Like, the whole world changed in general. Looks like it's just notes and scenes and artwork in this book. Anime changed in the 9 years between Evangelion 3 and 4. Like, there was a new generation of anime fans coming to their own in the amount of the time. They may have not understood how special this was. And we're going to finally look at the discs. Wow, look at that. So we have no extras, just a very stark, and not for cheap reasons. Like, you can tell this on purpose. 3 editions. So what do we have on each disc? We have, very nice, Thrice Upon a Time. Looks like the movie itself. And then we have the special disc, probably just features. Then we have the 4K Ultra UHD Blu-ray right there in black of the movie. Wonderful. Geez, that's kind of it. I mean, for what I paid for it, it's a little underwhelming in terms of what it is, but in terms of like physical things, but just to have in this movie. I guess we have 2 versions of the movie, so that kind of compensates for the price itself. And geez, it's finally here. My Evangelion Blu-ray set is complete. I have the full series. I have Death and Rebirth. I have the other rebuilds, and I'm very happy to actually have this, and for this to kind of be the final nail in the coffin of this series. Like, waiting for it to complete this 4-movie series was like my formative years, like my late teens into my 30s. I waited for this from the original release of Part 1 in 2007. I was like in college. Then it was 2012 for 2000. And then, 2007 for Part 1, 2009 for Part 2, and 2012 for Part 3. I'm like, oh yeah, 2, 3, maybe 4 years for the next one, then a 9-year delay. But it was bittersweet when it finally came. And yeah, guys, this is the end of Evangelion. So yes, thank you for joining me in this unboxing of this Blu-ray set. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, are you guys Evangelion fans? Are you happy with what the rebuilds did? Do you think it ended on a high note? I certainly did. And I'd love to discuss it. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please let me know. But rather than prattle on too much longer, all I can say is bye-bye, all of Evangelion. Please take care, everyone.